Master Prakash, and I got carried out by the table topic session that we had some time back. Yeah, the topic "Stop Existing, Start Living" was something which hit me, when I entered this room, when I read this thing. I was just existing for the last 6 months. I never attended Toastmasters Club for meeting for almost more than, it's been more than 6 months that I've attended Toastmasters meeting. And I was so involved, engrossed in my work, everything else was away. And when I came back out over here last week, that was the first meeting under Cherry's presidential. So he was calling me a lot, inviting me a lot to come out to the meeting, but the work was so much, and finally, I've come to a stage where that, I need to go back to a place where I enjoy my passions, my friends, my family. And that journey, I think, probably he kept calling me and just ignited that into me, and I started coming back. It's a very apt topic for a lot of people. We just need to stop existing and we need to enjoy what is. And one of the formulas, I think one of the points which the president also spoke is, we keep working hard. Forget about our families and all that. That's not going to carry you out anywhere. You've got to go back to your family. That's where is your, a place where you can relax. You're stressed out, your friends, spend some time with the friends. Yeah, I've got a good set of friends also, but we never met for a long time. Jules, is it right? Yeah. So the meeting started exactly at 6:30. That was one of the great parts of any meeting, to start on time and get over at the right time. So when I first entered into this room this evening around 5:30 or so, the way this room was at that point of a time, scattered, messy, and how does it look now? It's very clean and neatly arranged tables. So much. I thank the committee members to have worked with the officials out over here in getting this arranged, the Sergeant at Arms and his team. Thank the Sergeant. Let's give him a round of applause for the very good. He took off in the meeting by speaking on the theme, though we didn't use the word of the day. It's very difficult to use the word of the day sometimes. It's always, these are the words that we add a little value to our life. We learn that new word. We need to use that more often so that our English, our grammar, our English improves. So he introduced the president. Yeah, I didn't know that the president was a great ballroom dancer, and that's something when you're a president, the Sergeant at Arms needs to pick up those points and tell the members. Then that's when you start knowing more about your president, what are his tastes, and next time when you are a Toastmaster, you have all these points, and when you're introducing Cherian as a speaker, you can pick up all these points and start introducing him. It becomes pretty interesting to introduce him. So that was a great job done by the Sergeant at Arms. Another round of applause. So the president called the meeting on to order, and he called the secretary to read the minutes. The secretary read out a very detailed minutes of the last meeting. So a big round of applause for her also. Yeah, the president's speech, thought-provoking, insightful, eye-opener. For me, it was, at least. I really loved that theme and the way he put those points. Great speech, great address to people, and I also saw him. From the time he's been the president, I've seen a lot of changes that's happened over here. This is something new which came into this session, I guess. The portal of our Toastmasters Club. He's brought in small changes. The small changes, it makes a little difference to new members, and I'm sure if some of the members want to know me, it's over here, they can know it. And these are small changes. I appreciate these changes which the president has brought. Big round of applause for him. coming to the first session, the Toastmasters spoke about the theme, and then he took us into a small exercise. It was a kind of a bonding for everybody. And that's something pretty interesting. When some of the Toastmasters we never really met, and I think my group was pretty much, I knew everybody, and there are some places where we didn't know many people, and it was also kind of a bonding and interaction, a teamwork on how to do that exercise. Thanks for bringing that innovation into the meeting, and introduced, and from there you took on into speaking about when the Toastmasters movement started, and introduced what the Toastmasters movement is all about. You introduced the first speaker pretty well, and her speech, I thought your introduction was much more this speech she spoke on. I think we need to be crisp when you're doing it. It should be short, brief introduction. So that was point to be noted, which you can take. And the first speaker, Payal, spoke from the special occasion speech, and I would like to invite Cherian, who was the evaluator of the speech, to give his report on that speech. Cherian.